That's
Minecraft
God metal.
Minecraft coming in said, "I'm am speed. I am am speed. I am am
After
speed."
Bad Apple, yeah, I think we all am speed.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you're here for. Maybe, hopefully,
Unless it was for the ACDC
unless it
hillbilly
was for
track.
the hillbilly ACDC Finnish hillbilly track, which I was here for. So we are showcasing an EP from Temponaut, a band with a
Mhm.
couple of our friends in it. It's an instrumental. It's an instrumental version of the EP, so no vocals. I'm sure I think the vocals do exist. You were telling me, Mo, on other
Not
versions of
yet.
the. Not
There will
yet.
be. Yeah, this is no vocals so far. There will be another release a little further down the road once they have the vocals recorded, but and then they'll do a whole re-release. But they wanted to get this music out now to let people see, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we're working on.
And from what I've listened to thus far, it's pretty sick. So I'm excited for y'all to listen to it, to check it out. I believe the first track is just like sort of an intro track. So let's run through the first two before we come off mic.
Yep,
Let us know
I
what you
agree.
guys think in the chat. I think some of the band members are in chat, chilling. Feel free to let them know that you think it's dope. Let them know how you're feeling about it. I think we're pretty excited to listen to it. So, with no further ado, I believe this first. So I will say this: the first part is called buffering, and I'll remember to switch the transition scene before we switch to the actual first track. I'll do my
Good man.
best. I'm not good at it, so
Everybody, make sure to give it up for Eric if he hits that transition just right.
thank you,
But
thank you,
yeah,
thank
as he
you.
said, without further ado, this is Temponaut. Let's do it.
What is happening?
What?
Holy schmeckles, my dude. Everything good?
Wow. Yeah. Sorry, I had to talk to somebody real quick. Yeah, but yeah, we're
Oh,
solid.
you're good.
Wow, dude. Wow.
That's not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
That's not what I
Jesus.
was expecting at all. Okay, let me just say this. I had a little moment where I literally had to stand up out of my chair because the
I saw that.
I don't even know what instrument that was. And I would need someone to if y'all are if Temponaut's chilling in chat, tell me what instrument that was, or if it was like a soundboard or something. Whatever that like thing was before that breakdown just threw me, bro. Just totally sent me up. That was cool, man. So I gotta say that song was really good. So it had a good mixture of both like heavy. It's hard to say instrumentation because it's all instrumentation at this point,
Yeah.
but it had really good heavy parts. I thought the actual like melody, like sort of like verse chorus parts that they were making were fun. The breakdowns were sick, especially the one in the middle. The one in the middle and the one at the end really stuck out to me as the two biggest pieces. Synth electric elements, Smitty. That makes a lot of sense. Dude, those were cool. What do you think about it, Mo?
Dude, so two things. First off, that took me back to 2010 so hard. Just all of that like really heavy, true, just dirty metal, dude, that was there. That the stuff you could just listen to and you're just really feeling it, man.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, that brought me back so hard, man. And in that same token, I love listening to something like this on this show because so much of the music we listen to is so clean and focused on the melodies that it doesn't really get a chance to just get down with itself. Not talking down the music, but it's different. The stuff we normally listen to with like video game stuff is just different. Coming back to just metal dudes making metal with no video game inspirations, dude. Very refreshing. Very refreshing.
Quite enjoyable. So
Indeed.
typically I would throw you a segue and say, tell me about this next track, but truth be told, neither of us really know. And that's what kind of makes this special. You're kind of getting the raw reactions from us. So this song's a little bit of a longer one. It's a crest just over 5.5 minutes. So I have a feeling this one's gonna have. I'm gonna take a guess, right?
Okay.
Totally could be wrong, and Temponaut might be shaking their heads on the other side. I think this one's gonna have. I think we're gonna be blessed with a slow melodic part somewhere in this song. Because you said John. Is it John Shoemaker who's in this band on drums?
Yeah, he's on drums, and I could very evidently tell it was him playing the drums too.
Oh yeah, that part at the end. I don't know if he was double or hitting like double notes with his like snare stick, but he was like da 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 like that. That's just like he does so many like small little nuanced pieces when he's playing. I mean, all the different instruments have those pieces, but that's kind of what makes metal fun for me. Is like it's not just the overall structure of the song, which has to be good for it to be solid, but the actual like technicality that comes with some of the different instruments is one of the most impressive parts of metal as a genre to me in general. So I think clearly this music is coming in, it's coming together. And you know, I think if I know John Shoemaker though, then Brandon Hanks, John Harmon, and John Shoemaker, the boys, the dudes from high school. If I know John, I feel like there's going to be a melodic part. I could be proven wrong, but I have a guess.
For sure. But if I know Brandon, we're going to be getting some guitar solos, and I'm happy about that. I love guitar solos.
I could use a little crawl up the back. You know what I mean? Ooh, like a little someone put an ice cube down my shirt kind of situation.
Well, let's see if we can get that feeling elicited with "Lockout" by Temponaut.
Thank you.
Damn it, he nailed it. Melodic.
Two-step, motherfuckers!
Did
Wow,
that song switch tempo in the middle of a measure?
I think it did it. So that
What?
okay, that was sick. Okay, so I gotta say I like
That
this
was
track.
so sick.
I think I actually liked this track quite a bit more than the other one, and I liked the other one quite a bit. I
I
thought the
feel
other
like this
one
track
was
is like Christmas Day. Like everyone got what they wanted.
there was a gift in there, dude. When
Yeah.
Han fucking Solo came to play right there at about 3:30.
Yeah. And literally, as we open the song, actually, I think there's going to be a melodic part in it. The first minute and a half of the song is just pure melody.
That's nice. So I think so. Here's what I'll say about that. That song felt more mature than the last one, in my opinion. I
Hard
don't know.
agree.
So I've only written one EP, written an EP, right? Like we recorded it in my basement, right? So I can't
Yep.
say the production on this is far better. And
Good time.
I'm sure,
When we
I'm
get
sure.
to 1,000 followers, we're going to play that for you guys.
No, we are not. Um, the create like so the creativity here is obviously much higher than anything I've been able to do myself. But I still feel like this song. I'm gonna take a guess here. I think this song is one of the songs they've been working on for a while. I think they've had this one on the hopper for a long time, and they've been sort of refining it. It feels like something that's been worked on for quite some
I can
time.
definitely see that. Yeah, yeah, I get exactly what you mean. Something that started out rougher than what we have here, and then just got it had the benefit of time to let it just constantly be reevaluated
Yeah.
and looked at over and over and over
Exactly.
again.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
think that's the nature of writing music in general, is right. Like you have your songs that you come up with right off the bat, stuff that you work on, and you tinker with it. But I think this is one of those ones that was there at the beginning. It grew into itself. They gave it time to evolve and mature a bit. I mean, this had a little bit of everything. It had, in my opinion, very clear delineations between like chorus and verse and breakdown and melody.
yes,
The instrumentation I thought was cleaner in a way, like not cleaner in terms of like crunch or like sound, but just cleaner in the fact that I feel like they blended together a bit better than the last track.
yeah. I feel like they definitely used a different tone, like for this one, maybe less distortion or something. But I definitely got a different feel from the guitar tone here.
I love this one. This one was really good. I
Yeah,
really solid.
who
Smitty
has
says,
the balls to go? I'm sorry, we'll get to you in a second, Smitty. But who has the cojones to go from a breakdown straight into their two step?
"Oh, that two step was filthy, bro. I felt like I was
That
walking
was.
through.
Oh.
I thought I just ran into the Pokemon muck. You know what I mean? I felt Grimer came to play. For I was like, ooh, it's sludgy. You know what I mean? Just
Dude, you ain't lying, bro.
that was nice, honestly.
All right, sorry, Smitty.
They said we drove John crazy with the tempo changes. I can imagine. I'm being a drummer. You're all about tempo, and having to switch your tempos is hard, especially when you're counting in your own head.
Smitty has got to be Brandon then. I think from
Yeah, it's funny.
Temponaut.
I actually don't know who everyone is in the chat, which makes me happy. Good shit though, dude. I have to say, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, dude, that was nuts. And that's not even the song that people are talking about when it comes to Temponaut. Like everyone's talking about, we have our heading. We're getting ready to get to that. But honestly, Lookout is already. You guys released this 5 days ago, and Lookout is already, or Lockout. Sorry, Lockout is already like the underground jam, the underground hit of Temponaut.
Dude, Lockout was nasty.
That was disgusting good, dude.
He said, "I'll leave it a secret." Fair enough.
Oh, right on.
Fair enough.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay. I'm excited. This next one you said this one is the one kind of getting the rounds on Facebook and on social media. People are really
Brandon
hyped about this one.
Brandon and Temponaut were making posts and stuff, and people in the chat were just hyping this song up. They're like, "Oh, dude, We Have Our Heading was really good. It was really, really good." So I automatically assumed this was going to be their single. Like, this is probably going to be the best song on the album. But man, I don't know how it's going to top Lockout. That was sick.
I'm excited, man. I mean, this one's even longer than the last one. The last one had this kind of goes back to that first song when like the song feels like it's well put together. It could be long as shit. Like 5 minute 45-second song is long for a song.
It is,
and it didn't feel like there was no parts I didn't enjoy. It felt like I was in one complete, maybe story is not the right word, but one complete sort of setting. Like I feel like I finished my plate. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is good. And now I'm ready to go back for seconds. It's Thanksgiving,
No, exactly. And I think that We Have Our Heading is going to be that excellent second plate that we were craving. That may possibly put us into a metal coma.
I'm ready for my metal coma.
Yes. This is We Have Our Heading by Temponaut. That ended so suddenly that I didn't even get ready for
I was
it.
engrossed. I was engrossed in it. I
Holy
didn't even.
crap!
I have a little. We have a little bar on the music server we use that shows us when the song is gonna end, and neither one of us are ready for it.
It just out of the blue. I think that really does kind of like encapsulate my feelings for this album so far. Just unexpected.
That song
So
had
much of this has been
the
unexpected.
transitions on that song caught me off guard a couple different times. And not in a bad way, in like a way that I just wasn't. I think because we're listening to this first time together through it all, so it's
Right.
usually I feel like we have more things prepared to say right off the bat. But
Mm-hmm.
the transitions on that song were I how do I put this in a way that I want to say it correctly? I believe that the transitions were built in a way that and I just saw somebody write this. I was actually literally about to say, I was like, this song feels like a continuation almost of the previous one. And he said the two songs flow together, which actually makes a lot of
I
sense to me.
think you may have the next one it flows right into because it immediately went right into it.
Yeah, dude, good. I mean, so he says this we have our heading is about pirates, and that I could see it.
Really pissed off
A
pirates.
pirate's life is a little chaotic, It's a little bit, it's rough seas occasionally. And
Yeah, no,
this,
you're right.
yeah, I have, I don't know, this is a song I feel like I need to listen to again to really appreciate it because it was good.
I'm
I liked
definitely.
each individual piece, and I want to listen to it again to like really form my opinion. And that's not the format of this show typically because I usually feel pretty good about. Feel like I have a good grip on what the song feels like. But when a song is 6 minutes plus, there's a lot of depth to it, and there's a lot of layers to it, and there's a lot of things that come together. Man, it was good though. I enjoyed it. I'm sort of rambling. What did you think, Mo?
Oh, I mean, just wow, man. I didn't expect half of what that song threw at me. Not even close. It was just like you said earlier. The transitions for that song were just it immediately slammed you into the next
Mm.
badass piece. It really did. I love how Smitty put it's about pirates because I feel like I was on a ship that was going through really rough waters. It was just taking me different directions. Like I'm over here with the breakdown. Oh God, I'm over here with the solo interlude. Oh, I'm back over here with another breakdown. It was crazy. It was all over the place in the best possible way.
Do you know the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean at probably like the end of like the third one when the guy in the English Navy is sort of in slow mo as the ship is exploding around him?
Yes, I love that scene.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of that because that's what I felt. Uh, that's how I felt in this song. I was like, the parts of it were putting me at ease.
So many memes of that too.
Oh man, it just like I don't even know how to like. That's what it felt like
And
to
they
me.
did the tempo thing again. I know they down tempoed it right smack in the middle of a measure.
Hmm.
It was crazy.
Pretty nuts to me, honestly.
While you're pulling that up real quick, we've got crew in the chat saying, "What the fuck? You guys listen to Death Clock?"
Honestly, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
It does have some
seriously,
death clocky vibes to it. All
absolutely.
right.
Oh God,
This is what I'm talking about, Mo. Right here. This is what this whole song felt like to me.
let's see it. I'm gonna be watching it in the stream.
This is what it felt like to me. This guy. This is my experience. It's like just blowing up, dude. Oh, I didn't transition it. I'm an idiot. Here we
No,
go.
it's still just a regular screen.
That's what that felt like to me as we were watching it.
That's so perfect. It's so perfect for this song.
That's exactly how that song made me feel the whole time. Good stuff though, honestly. Oh, I think I lost your camera, Mo. Moen.
What?
Oh, you're back.
Am I back?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay,
I really enjoyed that song. So you were saying that's the one that most people
that
have
was really good.
been listening to and getting stoked about.
Yes, yes, that's the one that whenever Temponaut or Brandon made a post about it, people would come and listen to it, and then they hit him up in the comments like, "Dude, oh my god, this song is so good. We have your heading is crazy." and just I mean I didn't see them talking about any other songs, so that made me assume it's like, oh, this is very obviously going to be like the one.
Hmm.
But you know, I did like it. I really liked that song, but I still think that I'm in the lockout camp right now.
I agree with you. I think I'm still on the lockout as my number one so far throughout the listening session. But
Agreed.
we still have two more.
We
I
do.
believe we
We
have
do.
Forgotten, and then we're following it up with The Rudis.
The rudest.
The Rudis.
So let's just go ahead and jump right into Forgotten here.
Hit me with it.
Let's do it.
I'm getting the rudest.
Oh,
I'm getting the rudest. I liked that one, man. Those licks,
that
those
was,
are. I feel
ooh,
like I was getting trolled.
dude, right? That was just out of nowhere. I was like, what in the hell are these?
Some of those transitional licks were literal trolls. Okay, the biggest troll in that song was about 2.5 minutes in, right as I thought it was going to break into a really beautiful melody part. It was like, and then it just, I was
I
like,
know, right?
I wanted it so bad, and what I got wasn't bad. Wasn't a disappointment, but
No, no, absolutely.
I wanted that little smooth melody in the middle there for myself. It was good though.
Dude,
I enjoyed that song.
no, for sure, man. That was just honestly, I feel like it's more of what I've described this as so far, just so unexpected.
Yeah,
Like those licks
unexpected.
blew me away. The transitions for this one, same as the rest of them, just smacked me from one side to the other, dude.
Yeah,
This album is nuts.
it really truly. I mean, it's a testament to these guys who've been playing for what I imagine is 10 years plus at least on every instrument. I mean,
Oh
just
yeah,
like to the point where I'm embarrassed to call myself a musician. like
bro, same,
like the
same, bro.
like the instrumentation, the musicianship is really impressive. That song again, chaotic, just like the one prior to it. And I think if that's
Yes,
what you're saying is that they flow into each other, I can see how that works together. So if the last one was about pirates, Mo, what would you guess this one's about? If it's the next step after pirates, if they flow together.
the rudest. I
No, 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 no,
think that
no. The one we just listened to. The one we just listened to.
oh, the one we just listened
Forgotten.
to.
We had pirates. We have our heading right. Or no, we have our heading with pirates. Forgotten is the one that it flows into after.
I feel like that song was about the pirates meeting a grisly end.
Edge of the
Like
earth kind of shit.
honestly, yeah, exactly. Just like they hit the Kraken or something, just dead, just dead.
If we go back to a Pirates of the Caribbean style reference, this is the scene where Johnny Depp has the black spot on his hand, or
The black
Captain
spot.
Jack Sparrow, the black spot. He's got the black spot on his hand, and he's nervous. Right, here we go. He's got the black spot on his hand. He's
Oh,
nervous.
black spot.
Black spot, black spot. He doesn't want it. And they're in that boat with those random, random fishermen who picked him up.
Right.
And then the Kraken comes and kills everybody. Sans
Dude.
Jack Sparrow.
Done and dead.
That's where that song led me. And
Honestly,
here's the thing, Mo. Real Crew said it was a little bit sporadic. Felt like Magikarp using Splash Out of Water. Fair. I also can
Dude,
see where you
yes.
get that vibe from.
big agree on that one, crew.
Not necessarily incorrect. I don't know where this album is going to end. This is the last song on the EP. It could take us
Honestly-
back to where we started, which was, in my opinion, a little bit more breakdown centric, and
Mhm.
there's a little bit of melody in that second track. Or it could continue where we've been, which is a little bit more of this almost like, in my opinion, like I don't know if Animals as Leaders would be a fair comparison, because Animals as Leaders has a little bit more of I think they have like a bit more like a melodic tint to them as opposed to the sort of like crunchy aggressiveness of this Temponaut music, but like
Right.
that chaos that kind of comes with like a little bit of the Animals as Leaders stuff. So I'm curious to see where we go, or maybe we get a little bit of both.
Dude. Personally, I would like it to go back to the more melodic style, but I don't think that whatever this song throws at me, I'll be disappointed. Honestly,
I agree. This is the Rudis.
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
know what a Rudis is, but it could also be a tool for
I
piracy.
want it to be the name of the ship. I want it to be the name of the pirate ship.
Ooh, I'm gonna look
That
up
would be
Rudis.
And I'm gonna play the song.
Animals as Leaders, bro.
Stop calling it.
Take me home, country roads.
Wow.
That
What a way to end it.
fuck, that may be my favorite one. That
Dude,
one was really good. That one was really, 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 really good.
it's funny when we were at about the 4 minute mark so far and out with that song, and I was just like, dude, is this gonna be is this gonna be the one song on the album where I can kind of like tell where it's going? Like, is Tempo not getting predictable on me? And then just those guitar leads out of nowhere, and I was like, what the fuck? Never mind.
Man, that was really good. Holy
That
smokes.
was, dude. I
That one,
love that outro riff. That boom, bam, boom, bam, bam. Oh,
if we're gonna say that this song, The Rudis, is about the ship that the pirates are on, that felt like that felt okay. To go back to Pirates of the Caribbean, of course, because that's where else would we go.
I
That
mean, yeah,
that felt like so in at the end of Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, of course you do because it's a great movie.
and I've seen them all.
The Flying Dutchman goes down into the
Mm,
maelstrom, goes underwater, sinked, destroyed, sunk, never to be seen again. With
yep,
with Will Turner on the ship.
yep. For us as the viewers, Will's dead. The Dutchman is gone. Just like wow,
We
it's
don't know what's happening. We're sad. Our favorite characters, one of our favorite characters, is dead. We don't know if he's coming back.
yep.
And that song felt like I was ripped. My heart was ripped from my chest when I saw Will Turner sink into the maelstrom. And it ended as he crested above the waves, brought the Dutchman back, all of his crew descaled, defished, delobstered,
D Lobster.
to sail the seas once more, with pride on the flag once more. And that's what the
I
Rudis felt like to me.
I I don't know if I can do better than that. Like that. Ditto. That ditto. Just God bless, dude.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that.
That whole album was sick.
Yeah, I have to say, from cover to cover,
These are the fan jams of Temple. I'm sorry, but that's my
here,
catchphrase.
these are
From
the
cover to
fan
cover.
from cover to cover. These are the fan jams of Temponaut. I I don't know. I thought it started off great. It got chaotic and messy and beautiful in the middle, and then at the end, it just wrapped it up on a bow for me. And
Mhm.
it didn't try to like take my breath away at the end, but it just felt beautiful. I don't know. It just I feel like when the songs these tracks have a little bit more of that melody in them, I think they really shine. Truly,
Hard agree.
I think the ones
Very
that
hard
really
agree.
stuck out to me were the ones that have those stronger melody pieces.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. The Rudis, Lockout, just both. I mean,
Mm.
the whole album was great, but those two really shined out for me.
Crew says that one was definitely the best of the three. As I get the theme of the band is the constant change of the tempo. I love the beginning so much. Yeah, me too.
Hell yeah, crew. That's what I'm
I
talking
think that's a good
about.
way of looking at it. Delobstered, Smitty says.
Delabs.
Delobstered.
So I guess this is the first time I'll actually get to say this on stream instead of on the posts. But if Eric, my man here, is in agreement, METALBRED approves these jams and
Approved.
tells you to go listen to them.
Oh, I should have had a thing ready that was just like a stamp that would come on the screen, and
Dude,
I didn't
going
know.
forward, we've got it. No. I sprung this on you. It's not your bad. But yeah, METALBRED absolutely approves this jam. We give a big shout out to Temponaut. Great work. You guys killed it. You
Yeah.
guys nailed it, man.
Keep jamming. And if anyone else wants to have their band featured on the show, hit us up. Just let us know. Our
Please,
Twitters
yes.
and Instagrams and Facebooks are
All
all
that.
linked below in the channel description. So just feel free to hit us up. Lee says, I don't know if I'm hardwired to just love consistency. I think that's a good trait for a lot of music. So I don't think that's just you. I certainly feel the same way. If I and I want to be surprised, but I want to feel like the song has a flow to it and not just chaos for chaos sakes. I feel like all the songs have to definitely be listened to more than once to appreciate it. I respect that. I agree. I think
That
that's what
just
we were saying.
that goes back to what I mean. One of my favorite lines about music review and understanding music production was said by Jay Z. You can't listen to an album in a day and get it. You can't listen to an album in a day and
Hmm.
understand it. You got to really give it your time.
I didn't
And
know
that always resonated to me.
I didn't know you were such a Jay Z aficionado.